Hey everybody, Mr. D here, about to show you a video if you're having trouble with the graphing website called Desmos.com. Okay, so starting from opening the tab so you can see the whole process. Open a new tab, type in Desmos.com or just Desmos, it's going to get you to the same place. Let's say you just Googled it. Desmos brings you to this. You can jump right to the graphing calculator by clicking this, or you can go to the website and then at the top under math tools, the first thing is graphing calculator. Okay, so hopefully you're getting comfortable using this website. This is the blank grid. Let's say I want to graph a linear equation, y equals 10x plus 4. Actually, let's make it a harder one. Plus 40, right? You'll notice when it said 4, the y-intercept point is 4 because we know the number at the end is the b value, the y-intercept value. But in your Scholar challenges, you guys are dealing with larger numbers. So, if it's a higher y-intercept, now the graph goes off the grid. So that's step one, is you need an equation to have a graph, right? So if you're struggling to write the equations for your project, that's a separate topic that you can go focus on. But once you have the equation, you just punch it in here. And the next thing I wanted to show you really quickly is how to change the graph around to highlight the things that you want to see in the graph, right? Such as the y-intercept point. So first you can click and drag this graph however you want. But obviously if I drag it all the way up to, I know it's going to be 40, I'm going to lose the x-intercept point and the x-axis, which is generally helpful for somebody to see. So I'm going to click and drag this down just a little bit. And then over here in the top right is the wrench icon. So once you click that, it allows you to change the x-axis and y-axis values, okay? You'll see their decimals because the computer automatically refocuses it once you click and drag it. That's why you see these funky numbers. But let's say I want to change the y-axis value. And of course, that's like in the way of my recording screen. Let me see if I can minimize that. Good, I can. So let's say I want the y-axis values to go from -5, because I want to see a little bit into the negatives, all the way up to 50, right? And immediately when I put in the 50, you can see now it pulled in the 40 y-intercept because we're going from -5 up to 50. And this gives a nicer view of this linear function. If you want, you can play around with the step. Right here, it's going up by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's going up by 2. But if you wanted to see it go up by 5s, you could do that. Or if you want to see it go up by 1s, it looks like more like normal graph paper. There are literally infinite possibilities here, and you can also play with the x-axis. Point is, once you get a graph that you like, you can close that back up and then screenshot it. Right? So whatever device you're using, if you just Google, how do I screenshot on a blank, you'll learn how to take a partial screenshot. For me, it's on an Apple, on a Mac, it's Command-Shift-4, right? Once you press whatever, it'll usually give you the crosshairs like this. You can outline the spot you want from your graph, and then it saves that picture that you can later input into your slides or your Google Doc essay, whatever you're doing for your final project. So that was a quick review of pretty much the entire process from start to finish on how to use Desmos.com's graphing calculator capabilities. You would then obviously need to explain what this graph is showing and what it means in the context of your problem. But hopefully that helps you with the basics of the calculator. Hope this is useful. See ya.